Yo, this is the podcast that never was, and I'm your host, Metris. Alongside me, we got my guys, Jay.
What it do?
Tay.
Long live getting we in here.
And also Josh.
What's up, folks?
Today we're gonna give you some rundown on some sports, music, and especially them views of the culture. So go ahead, sit tight, and let's get it. And with us today on this special Valentine's Day episode, we have a special guest.
Hi guys, I'm Jetel. First off, I would like to say thank you for allowing me to be a part of the podcast that never was, honoring our beloved friend Jonathan Gidney. I miss you dearly, Lee. Again, my name is Jetel Bratcher. I attended Shaw University, majoring in criminal justice with a minor in psychology. I'm smart, I'm sarcastic, I'm outgoing, I'm loving, very, very loving. I mentor different children through a program called Big Brothers, Big Sisters. I'm excited to be here.
As we are excited to have you, of course. And we got a question to ask everybody out there. Do you celebrate Valentine's Day? And if not, why not? So, Dre, do you celebrate Valentine's Day? And if not, why not?
Me personally, if I had a choice, I wouldn't. But like, if I was in a relationship, then I'm saying if that person wanted to, then I would compromise and do it to make them happy. But as far as me, like acknowledging Valentine's Day, no, not really, because to me, it's the dumbest thing they could make, to try to make one day out of the year where you supposed to show somebody you love them instead of doing that shit the whole year or the whole time. But I'm saying, if it made the other person happy, I'd do it, so whatever.
I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. I mean, I've celebrated in the past. I think it's a pointless waste of time and effort holiday. Because you should be putting that time and effort in year-round, not just one day out of the year. It's one of those.
So do y'all put it in year-round?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Do you put it in year-round?
Yes.
Bullshit. Capital B. Bullshit.
You put that time and effort in year-round. Like, why? I don't understand why you feel like you have to.
A day shouldn't signify like something like showing
that's
you
just
love somebody.
I feel like that's the same thing as like buying somebody a ring. Like the size of the ring don't equate how much you love that person. Just like showing them or getting them a shit ton of gifts.
But that carrot gonna look real nice sitting on my finger though.
I mean, it's a lot, but it's one of these like Valentine's Day is just one of those materialistic like cultures. Well, it's part of our culture. Mm-hmm. Just real materialistic. It's really nothing but a money racket. I mean, it's bullshit. At the end of the day, you don't. I mean, you should. I'm not saying you shouldn't tell that person you love them or get them anything, but flowers and candy and all that shit should be something you do time to time throughout the year. It's not something you have to do all the time. It just depends on what your significant other likes and what they appreciate, or you know what makes them happy. Like if they're having a bad day or something like that, that should be the time you get them flowers and candy, or just out of the blue, just for shits and giggles. Like they didn't do anything. They had a great day. You just got them flowers and candy just for being whatever, getting them a gift just for whatever. You shouldn't wait, because a lot of people do that just once or twice a year, like birthdays, Christmas, like Valentine's Day,
season,
holidays. That's another reason why I hate it. Hate
is such a strong word.
Yeah,
what
I
about
hate it.
dislike?
No, I hate it.
But what makes you hate it? Like, I don't understand, because even if you do give gifts throughout the entire year, what's wrong with just doing it on Valentine's Day just because as well?
Because it's Valentine's Day, and you're telling me to do it that day. You're telling me when to love somebody and show everybody how much I love that person instead. Well, that's what it is. You're saying, all right, well, that day, all right, here it comes. It's this day. You're supposed to show the world how much you love that person. I show that person how much I love that person every day, and that's all that matters to me.
Yeah, why that day holds so much weight?
But I mean, it's all of a like. It's just like different things. Females are gonna look at this differently than men look at it. Mm-hmm. It's just like weddings. Like every girl grows up and they want a wedding. Most of them do, at least. They want that day to feel like a queen or a princess. It's their day. It's not the man's day. That's for them. Like, most guys are better off, not better off, but happier going to the fucking courthouse and getting it out of the way than they are having this big fancy, wedding. But it's for the woman. Valentine's Day is for the woman. It's not for the man. So from a male's perspective, I dislike it very strongly to the point where I'd probably say I hate it. Because I wish everybody showed that much affection year round, when they felt like they needed to, at least, or when they felt like the time was right.
Okay, playing devil's advocate before we get to Tay, what if they feel like they don't always get shown that appreciation
Then
or
you're
that,
failing.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're failing in the relationship
Okay.
already.
I approve. For once, me and Josh gonna hit on the same damn note because we ain't been hitting on the note this entire weekend.
Run into your point then. Go
All
ahead.
right, I don't fuck with Valentine's Day. For years, I did the little Valentine's Day shit, like bought gifts. Had my mama give me money when I was younger just to go run out to get a gift or whatnot. So here come my junior year in high school, right? So I done saved my money, I'm getting gas money from my grandma, but I'm like, yo, I'm gonna take this girl out. This girl I was dating for a while, right? So end of the day come, I got my car. I'm like, all right, I'm going to take her home. We're going to go to Olive Garden. I had enough money for it at the time. I was like, all right, cool. You know what? I was sitting at the end of the steps, at the little rail at Leach High School where everybody was at, right? Mm-hmm. How about I see her come down the steps with this nigga? Literally, bro, I was like, bro, hold on.
Y'all was dating?
Yeah. Rocking, talking, bro. I'm like I know this shit ain't happening
friendly
to me.
or...
No, it wasn't friendly, bro. Not from what I seen. I was like, I know this shit ain't happening to me. Of all fucking people right now, bro, on this day, this shit happening to me. So I was like, nah, fuck that. So I grabbed up this little freshman girl and told her, come on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't take her out to eat or nothing like that, but nigga got his rocks off and went on. I was so heartbroken, though, at the time, because I'm like, damn, shorty, I done put in the effort. You just didn't know. Yeah. I got the little balloons, whatnot. Shit, boom, I'm gonna go get you something to eat. Shit, it's gonna probably cost about $60. Like, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, fuck, that shit really hurt my heart. And yet again, I was like, yo, fuck Valentine's Day. And then while I was in college, I ain't had no bread. So I was with this girl. She was getting me shit, but I felt like I couldn't get her nothing. So I felt bad as fuck about that aspect of it. So you know what? I was like, yo, fuck Valentine's Day. I can do Valentine's Day any day after. My previous relationship, shit, I would always go the day after and get the damn flowers because they was cheap. I'm a cheap ass nigga when it comes to shit that ain't shoes and clothes. So it is what it is. It's still the thought though. I still went and did it. You know what I'm saying? We go out to eat all the time because what's Valentine's Day? A gift. Y'all gonna eat something and you might fuck. You can fuck, eat, and get somebody a gift any day of the week. That's why I don't understand the value of Valentine's Day. I get it because everybody like, yo, it's Valentine's Day, this shit cool, you know what I'm saying? But just because that fact, I have done it, but I don't like it. So now, shit, I don't fuck with Valentine's Day. So before I get into it with somebody, I'll tell them the holidays that I really don't fuck with. But that's the main one. I pretty much do everything else. But Valentine's Day, nah, we can go out on the 15th, though. Happy Valentine's Day. From Tay. This is the 15th day of February.
So what do you think about it?
I love Valentine's Day. It's my favorite holiday. And it's not just the meaning behind it is terrible. If you was to really research Valentine's Day and get down to the nitty-gritty of it, you like, what the fuck? But now that they have flipped it, I enjoy the day. Just the day of love. Just giving. I'm always giving something, even if it's something small, even if I make something. Probably everybody at my job probably gonna get something from me. Even if it's little. Even if it's like a piece of candy. Just something that shows them
Can I stop you for a second?
Yeah.
Can I get something too then? Shit, my shit back.
I always
if
give.
If it's just some candy, I might start loving Valentine's Day.
I think it depends on who you with and how they give it to you. Like you said, you had a bad Valentine's Day. You had a bad experience, so therefore you thinking of it bad. But it's all in how you look at it. But then I can understand Josh's point of view as well. You should be giving it all year round. But at the same time, what's wrong with just one day, just a little extra? What if this Valentine's Day you might get a massage instead of just fucking? A body massage or something different. Flip that shit. It's all in how you perceive it and how you.
All right, so can I ask you this then?
Yeah.
All right, say Valentine's Day on a Thursday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody go out on Friday because most people ain't got to work the weekend.
Correct.
So I'm taking you out on Thursday and we gonna go out on Friday. Like,
no,
do I have to
day
do both? You know what I'm saying? It's because
No.
it's on a male. Valentine's Day truly ain't a male's holiday. It's really a woman's holiday. And I think that's where a lot of the hate and shade from a male perspective comes from, because it's truly a woman's holiday. So if we going out, we normally go out every Friday. Damn, I mean, that's an extra day. Which, granted, I should look at it like that. But like I said, be being cheap ass Tay now, unless shoes, clothes, food sometimes. But shit, that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's an extra day. I might want to put that money back. Save that shit, because we going to go out on Friday too.
Right.
But it's just going to be, the feel of it is going to be the same to me. Like, we just did this Valentine's Day thing. Okay, we're going to do the same thing the next day. Pretty much. Maybe without a gift.
It depends on which day Valentine's Day falls on. If it falls on a Friday in the weekend, then we're going to do it that day.
Good.
If it's during the Monday or Tuesday, we're going to do some Monday, Tuesday things. I don't know what that may consist of. Depends on who I'm with and what that person likes. But, yeah.
So
Ain't going to be no 2-day thing, though. No.
So do y'all think it was your experiences that made it the way it is, or is just the truth of the matter?
Me, well, I mean, my experiences played part of it. You know what I'm saying? And granted, in my head, I think that it's a bullshit holiday, but I mean, if that's what my girl really want, man, at the end of the day, I'm gonna have to do it.
That's sweet.
Yeah, that's what I was like. It's just compromise at the end of the day. That's pretty much all it's gonna boil down to, especially if they like it.
Let's say, for example, I was talking to you, for example. Me and you were talking, we were dating. So you don't really celebrate Valentine's Day. So what can I do special for you to start enjoying Valentine's Day?
You take me massage envy, we do that. That
Massage
should be cool.
envy, that's me. That's where my mind goes. Massage envy, a game. But y'all really like being romance. Like, it's a hard question.
I don't know.
Add another girl to this Valentine's Day thing. This little threesome thing. We'd be
Shit.
I know it was coming.
Romance we going for.
I know it was coming. That's why I'm trying to hold in my laugh.
I'm just playing. I was just thinking, man. I ain't leave that shit alone.
Take back, goddamn.
Oh boy. No, like I don't like.
See, I like flowers and candy. And
I don't like.
Is
You
it
don't
just-
have to get me things. Like, I'm at that point in my life. Like, if you buy me a bunch of gifts, I'm just gonna be like, how much did you spend on this?
Yeah, like,
Right, there you
And
go.
what she asking is,
calculating.
what is it that men trigger as
That's personal.
being
preference.
romance?
I don't know. Like,
is it? Oh, go ahead.
I'm not a. Well, if it's things like that, like, in what ways? I don't have any really ways. Like, as far as romance.
Yeah, I was really shuffling with it too.
Is it being specific to Valentine's Day or just like in general?
In general.
Shit, yeah.
Let's just go in general first, then I'll go to Valentine's Day.
In general,
So in general, like, meaning like something to kind of spice things up a little bit
That's
too. Like,
romance, bro. You said
Seduce,
you already done said
bro.
threesome.
I'm just saying,
and
though,
You extra spicy over here, my nigga.
I'm just saying though, like, I'm trying to think on this.
it's wrong. I guess
Like
something
romantic
in what you would
things?
do, yeah.
Yeah.
For,
Oh,
if you would,
yeah, that's different. I thought you were talking about just Valentine's Day. I don't know.
Let's just go in general
Romance. I like wine. I'm a wine person.
Okay. The red wine, white wine.
It don't matter
Don't
as long
mind,
as it's
just
sweet.
wine.
I like sweet wine. Anytime. Moscato is probably my favorite.
I wouldn't even say I'd like to be romance. It's just like more of an appreciation. Like, just show me in a reassurance type of way that you appreciate what we've been doing and what I've been doing in a sense.
That's
Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care for no romantic, like, nice little candle. Like, I don't know what it would be for me anyway if it was romance, but more of I appreciate, you know what I'm saying? I see what you've been doing, you know what I'm saying, type of thing. More of a reassurance for what we got and what we've been, how we've been going.
Yeah.
More than anything.
You never answered the question, do you celebrate Valentine's Day?
I mean, I do if it's equal to the point where we both getting something out of it, not to the sense where I'm about to go out here and search for all of this stuff for you and come back and have you a day for yourself. No, I feel like that's the wrong way to look at it, because if that's the case, then it's just women knowing they getting off on that day at the end of the day, like, oh, it's Valentine's Day, he got to get me all this, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
like, nah,
right.
It's Valentine's Day. If I got to be sweet, then we both should have been sweet at the end of the day regardless.
Yeah.
So if I got to do this, then what's wrong with us compromising on both sides? That, let's go out then, cool. What you trying, like, we can plan something together and have some fun, but it don't need to be no direct hit on me. Like, hey,
Boy.
you know what I'm saying? Like, hey.
I love that. I swear I do.
You know what I'm
'Cause
saying? Like, we can conjure up something together.
Yeah.
So
That's teamwork, bro.
I would say, yeah, like, well, not even like being like pretty much what Mitchell was saying, like something like that, or just like some, all right, get dressed, we're gonna go out to eat or something, like little shit like that, just like something different, like just out of the blue.
So what's out of the blue? Like, okay, so she tell you, okay, you go get dressed, I'm paying for the food? Or is that like, oh, take you to Dave and Buster? Is that like, what type of like appreciation? Like, you want to come home, you want to see a pair of Jordans on the bed?
I don't even care about all that shit.
What
I
is
ain't
it?
bought shoes in
Shit,
years.
I do. I do. I want to come home and see some shit like that.
Yeah.
What?
But
Oh my God.
it ain't even really like, as far as his gifts, just like, I guess, pretty much what Mitchell was saying, like just showing like you appreciate that person in whatever way. I'm saying, I guess you have to know me or whatever to know, like.
Basically, what makes you happy. Yeah.
And if we were to get gifts, would y'all do it by spending money, or would you be creative and try to come up with something nice, smooth, and for the small things that matter, rather than just going to buy a big box of chocolate and a 6-foot tall bear or some shit, just something weird, you know what I'm saying? Or is it more creative?
So it's all about knowing the person you're in a relationship with, what they like. Like if they, I think it is like spending money in general, because you could get a box of sticky notes and put them up all over the house, and your significant other might love that more than she loves a damn $50 box of chocolates or something. You know, it just depends on the person, and that kind of falls under knowing them.
Yeah, that could be kind of like spending money. That could kind of be lazy at some points, like.
Yeah.
Like, you could just, I just go get some shit, like, because most of the time the shit bought last minute anyway. So you just go to the fucking store and, all right, grab this, grab that, put it together, get a bag.
Especially Mr. 15.
And just throw it in a bag, put some paper on top of the shit and give it to her, like, instead of, like, actually think about what you really want to do. I'm saying it's probably going to come with some money too, but it's like spending money just getting straight gifts instead of just, like, being creative with it, that give more thought and show more appreciation, I think, than just spending some money.
So I'm playing James Shawty when it comes to shit like that. Like, I'm just going last minute. Dre, been with me before, bro. I went and said, I'm going to get her this bag. Oh, yeah. That right there, that's it, bro. I'm going to get whatever I see. Boom. You like it, it is what it is. I'm pretty much going to talk to you and see exactly what you want. And whatever the list you give me, I'm going to give it to you. But I am cheesy, I guess. I will get you a little bear and some candy or whatnot and a nice little card. But,
yeah,
the
starter pack.
Yeah, pretty much. That's me, man. Cause, I think it's hard as hell to get a woman gifts. Now, at this age, because once you're with somebody for a while, you have to figure out what your woman really doesn't have. Women have, when they like something, they have a lot of it. So it's like, damn, do I keep buying bags or do I keep getting shoes? Or
yes.
This and that, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I think you just listen to what, like, if you pay attention to them, you will know. Like, they might throw some hints out there or just shit they be looking, they be like, oh, that's nice. Or you be like, all right. You just taking mental notes, like, I guess out through the year, or even if it might be some of the same shit you already done bought her, but I'm saying that's something that she wanted at the time, so that'll fit.
So a woman can never have enough shoes and bags and stuff
Right.
like that, right? Okay,
That's
I'm gonna
right.
keep that in mind.
Please
That's
keep
really
that in
good.
Or at the time, like, I guess at the time, maybe like a concert or something like that, that'd be something different.
Oh yeah, that's dope. That right there, but give me some 5-star pussy.
Jetel, what would you rather have, creativity or just more of what you like?
Creativity. I'm a creative person. Whatever. Everybody's getting something. I'm making it.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. I don't spend money on. I do spend money. That would probably come later on in a relationship. Like once I feel like it's established. I guess we'll get to that next when it comes get to the next topic with titles. When it gets down to that, to titles and like establishment, then yeah, I'm gonna start dropping a little bit of money because by then I know what you like. Like Tay was saying, I know what you have and what you don't have. But in the beginning of everything, I'm making it. Like I made my mom a love box. I Googled it. It's like this explosion type thing. You open it and it explodes open and it's like different things inside. And I just like put some coupons in there. Or like maybe she can get her nails done. I put one in there like maybe I pay a light bill. Maybe. Put maybe on the damn coupon so she know. But It's just creativity to a T. Make everything for me. Don't spend no money. We'll spend money later. We just make it into an investment or something.
Damn, why can't every woman think like that? I'm telling you, I feel what you saying. I love this shit right here.
Yeah.
So we done heard, Tay, your worst Valentine's Day.
Oh,
What was that? That was your worst one?
Yeah, bro, that by far was the worst, man. That was the worst.
You got the best one?
Let's see.
Yeah, either or. Describe your worst or your best one.
Okay, I did the worst, but the best, I don't know, man. Like,
come on, Tay, give me one good one. Dang, don't do me like that.
damn, I ain't had no, like, I mean, they all be in common, like,
The same, bro.
I done went to Kobe's before with somebody. I guess that shit was cool. I think it might have been my first time, like, seeing them cook in front of you or whatnot. That shit was cool, but damn, the man behind there was like, I'm giving all the women more food than the men, so I'm still hungry by the time I leave. But realistically, it was cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think one time we did a double date on Valentine's Day. We went to Cheesecake Factory. I think it was in like 16 or some shit.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, because you had some mess. Trust me, I remember all the shoot. Like, that might have been after Valentine's Day. But I think it was.
I know what you're talking about now. Yeah,
but I think it was that day.
Yeah,
it was cool. You know, I did a little
Cheesecake Factory overrated as hell. That shit trash.
Is it really? I've never been. I want to go.
It's just
not trash.
Fancy ass Applebee's.
The cheesecake is good.
The cheesecake is great.
Really, really good.
Yeah,
I
get it.
Yeah.
It's called the Cheesecake Factory for real.
Yeah.
But that's
Like their menu's so vast, I don't think they focus on like.
It's too much. It's too much. It's literally like the biggest menu you ever seen in a restaurant.
Yeah, they got all type of food.
But they actually have really like the Cubans. I don't know if you've had one before. The Cubans there are really, really good if you like Cubans. But if you go like literally across the street, Cowfish is right there.
They got Indian. They got all
Cowfish is amazing. You been to Cowfish?
That Mexican place is good though.
Yeah, you won't meet. You didn't go with me. Cowfish is amazing.
Yeah.
I don't even really remember too many Valentine's days to keep it a stack with you.
Damn, me.
I'm the same way. I got
Like,
one, and it wasn't a bad or a good one.
That's just how normalized it became, though. Like I was like, you young, you can only do so much when
Probably
you can only
cologne and
you can only get so much to do so much.
Candy.
You know what I mean?
That's it.
And
That's
you're not too
lazy
serious
shit.
because you know this is just a wave. You know, so I don't really remember too many. I mean, I plan on having my best one this year. You know what I mean? But other than that, you know, I don't really remember too many.
Best Valentine's Day experience I had. I don't know if it was a good or a bad one. I can't remember. We went to Cheesecake Factory. It was a irony of it, but we went with another couple, and that couple got engaged that day, but they've been engaged for a minute and still engaged, I guess. So I guess I don't know if that was the best or worst, but you talking about getting shown up on Valentine's Day. That's one hell of a way to get shown up. But I mean, I was happy as hell for him, and I really didn't care as much. We went out to eat, so that's all that mattered to me. Like, I don't, it's just another day, man. Like, holidays at this point are just another day.
What you think, Dre? What's your best or worst?
I got a best story, but it's not even like it was that something I did for somebody else. But
Care to share with us?
yeah, I'm saying
Dab me up. That's what I'm talking about. All right.
But no, it was I was trying to be creative this day. I had a little fake rose petals going from the door to like a little bed. Had some little what they call it, like the little tea
Dollar
light
Tree
candles.
candles. Little candle
Had
bags.
it.
They use for the wall.
Yeah, had some of them lit. And I had it like trailing to the room. I had the bed covered in them. I had it in like a heart with the stuff like that I bought on the bed in the middle of it. And had some music playing and shit. From when they came home, it was like
Cash money.
Damn, bro. I
Cash
never
money.
seen this right.
Exactly.
So this right here, like,
That's why I was like, you couldn't share it. Did it work?
Well, yeah.
Yes.
Well, yeah. I'm saying. You think I done did all
It
that?
worked. Yes. I can taste my female. Yes.
He said, you think I did all that for nothing? Look, I know it's gonna work before it works. I got to.
What? Had the trail going from the door to the bedroom. Had the little rose petals on the bed. Had the stuff in the middle of a heart. Yeah. So had the music playing.
I hope nobody get upset with me. But I really just don't remember that too much.
That was the best one.
What about you?
I'd rather see, like, I don't really care about somebody getting me something. I'd just rather see somebody else happy or see the other person happy.
Oh yeah.
How many have you had? You have more worse ones or more better ones?
Better ones.
Okay.
Yeah, because I come out letting people know how I love Valentine's Day. So don't mess up the day. Don't come at me with no negativity. This is my holiday. It's like everybody else's Christmas. It's my Valentine's Day. So I've had a lot of good Valentine's Day. The best one I think I've had was in college. I was talking to somebody. I ain't gonna say no names because they're listening. And I went on a shopping spree. That like straight hand me their bank card, and I went to the malls at Crabtree in Raleigh, and it was game over. I was just swipe. I bought anything my heart desired, tried it on, bought it.
Somebody hit a lick, sound like
came back out. Yeah, it was a good one. It was really good. But I do gave something back. Of course, it wasn't just like I took it and ran with it.
I'm gonna start with Tay on this one. What are some ways you could show your love for your mate on Valentine's Day?
I mean, it just depends on what that person likes, I guess. Like, me personally, if I could do Valentine's Day over again, this is probably how I would do it. I think I would probably be on some Dre type shit, but I would actually, like, I don't know, I think I might take her out to, like, a hotel or something, and then have it set up, like, kind of in that form. That'll be a little different for me. Yeah, that shit gonna cost. And at the end of the day, I hate to put it on that, but the sex ain't right, I'm gonna be fucking mad as hell. Like, it all depends on that for me, but I would do it, right? Like I said, I want to see my girl happy, so if that takes roses and candy and a big-ass teddy bear, or just me going outside the box and just, like, hey, maybe even getting engaged if we that deep in on Valentine's Day, I think that shit would be kind of cool, though. And that shit would be different from somebody like me that's really cold on that day. Because at times, I see the whole little Valentine's Day shit, social media, where everybody be, like, sharing their love and shit like that. I think that shit's cool, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, I get that, but it's just the way it's been approached when it comes to me has been, like, kind of fucked up at times. So I'm like, damn, I'm cold as hell to that day. But, pretty much everything that men might think is cheesy, I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it with a smile on my face so that person at least know I enjoyed doing whatever I was doing for you. So I hope that leave a lasting effect on my significant.
Pretty much, I'll just know what they like and go from there. As y'all can see from my best story, I'm pretty good when I want to be. So.
Okay now.
Yeah, bro.
Ask about him.
I swear to God, it's like, damn, hey, that's straight right there.
Yeah, so I'm saying, yeah.
It's the same shit, different day, but it's also, for me, I'm gonna also be I could be a little bit more lenient. Like, stuff you may want, or it's just something of that day. Like, if you want a massage or just something like, you can get that any other day, but it might be a little extra, it might be a little pizzazz on top of whatever the usual will be. So it just be like a little extra detail.
I'm nice all day. That's all that matters. I'm happy and I'm nice. That's it. That's all that matters. It depends on who I'm with. Like I said, I'm creative, so I'm 9 times out of 10 I'm making something, Googling something, making it. If I do purchase something, like, I'm gonna go back to what Dre says. It's mostly like cologne or underwear, like the little Tommy Hilfiger baskets that they have. These little shorties is making. I like them, but because everybody on it, it's like I wouldn't get it.
What's that? I ain't seen them.
It's like basically a Valentine's Day basket that females I know are making, and basically it has like underwear, Tommy Hilfiger underwear in it, t-shirts, socks, cologne.
Give
just
me
like
some drawers.
it's like a basket for like a men basket, like it's kind of like an Easter basket, but it's like for men. It's like Valentine's Day stuff in it, and maybe if you like liquor, it might have a few bottles in it. Got a little, just different things knickknacks you can put in it. That's something I would do.
Yo, if you listening, anybody out there that want to do that for me, please do it, because I'm telling you, We gonna eat Ruth Chris and everything, cause that's all I need. Cause I mean, Tommy Boss is my favorite bosses anyway, so hell yeah, let's do it. Let's get it.
You like
some
Tommy
back.
Calvin. I love me some Calvin Klein.
But Lacoste is the best. I got Tommy boxers too, but look, I've never had a pair of boxers like I have Lacoste boxers. So soft, bro.
Lacoste is good too. They're expensive. The little alligator.
Yeah, no, they ain't. You go to TJ Maxx or Ross.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, TJ Maxx.
I go right to
Yeah,
the
Marshalls.
What? Damn.
Hey, support local business.
Oh, you know I'm doing them. They got Philadelphia Eagles hats in that bitch too.
You seen one of them.
I should have said that. I should have said that. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna come.
So what's the deal?
Speaking of people getting bags for Valentine's Day, that needs a big one.
I believe that alone.
Jetel,
Yes.
how long do you have to be talking in order for you to get them a gift, or do they deserve a gift, even if it's just the talking stage?
Oh Lord.
That's a good question.
It's a great question, and I say yes. We don't have to be talking long. I give or take probably about a month. Like if we talk like a month before Valentine's Day, you're gonna get something from me. Like I said, it might not be nothing big and fancy dancy, but I'll create a little something to let you know. Like I appreciate like the time you've put in so far with me because I know I can be a handful.
All right, she said a month. Now, Tay, it's probably gonna be a year for you, but
The day after.
Yeah,
the day after.
I'm already. If we talking, I done told you already that I really don't fuck with Valentine's Day, so I ain't getting you shit. I mean, you just gotta realize that it is what it is.
There's no compromise.
No,
you gotta understand.
And with talking to me, we might be talking that day, and the next day I might come up. I'm real moody, so it might be like, "Fuck you," you know what I'm saying? We might be talking the next week. Honestly, I don't want to play it like that because I don't want to come off like that. But yeah, I mean, shit. If we talking, hell nah. We dating, we official. Yeah, I'm gonna get you something. It don't matter. It don't matter then. But if we talking, nah, I ain't doing it.
Dre, what you think?
Nah, talking. Hell no. I wouldn't say. I'll say.
Come on, Dre.
No, it depends on I guess the talking stage.
But you will come to the dark side.
Don't do it, Dre.
If it's like, okay, I'll put it this way. If it's like a month, then nah. But I say if we rocking for, I don't know. I guess it honestly depends on the person. Like, cause you could be with somebody a month and like feel something more than you done been with somebody a year. Honestly, so it depends on that person and how you feel about them. I'll leave it at that.
Josh, I doubt you getting them a gift.
What, for
Yeah, if you talking,
I might get somebody a gift.
Yeah, I think it all depends on the
It just
person.
depends on the day or how I feel. It might not. Don't know.
I'm trying to avoid it. More times than not, I'm trying to avoid it if we just talk.
You seem like you're trying to avoid this conversation.
Yay!
You say too much. You talk about me if I'm talking.
No, I said he was gonna have a good Valentine's Day this year though.
Yeah.
Really, he did say that.
Yeah,
I think he got something up his sleeve too. That's what it kind of sounds like he trying to tell, like put it out there like that.
Big bro got you. You feel me?
Yeah, talking is not. Nah, if we just talking, it's not happening. I don't want it
They be
to.
sleeping on.
I'm trying to avoid that by all costs. And if I do get anything, it'll be some small like candy or something a little bit like that. That's about it. So with that being said, we talking about if you just talking to them, they deserve a gift. Is that a title? Let me start. I'm gonna start it with that. Is talking a title? And then, and after we answer this question, are titles important? So is talking a title?
Talking is a title. It is. I hate to say it, but
I guess it is. Yeah,
it is because like once you say like it's still like part of that person is you. You know what I'm saying? Like you have that. You know we done came here. We done connected a little bit now. If we talking and you go out and you do something crazy, I'm like, hold on, but we talking like we in the stages of evolving. Like
is talking just exclusive to you and that person, or is the talking stage still like, all right, I can still
The exploration stage.
I can still date other people type shit, or we still like
I think it depends on how much you truly like feeling that person.
Well, I guess that comes with communication too. I just got
Cause if I'm into you, hell nah, I ain't wasting no energy on nobody else. But if I see this shit got some flaws or something, like, nah, maybe I might need to start going over here and putting my mouth over there, you know what I'm saying? Like, letting this shit flow. But if we got a good connection, we talking, I ain't wasting no energy on nobody else.
Yeah, I agree with Tay. It's definitely a title.
I'm about to say, so how long before they turn into the boyfriend or girlfriend?
I don't know. Hell, if you talking, you basically the boyfriend and girlfriend. I mean, in a way, you're something to that person.
Jetel, what do you think?
You like
I need
got
somebody
something
to
in the brain.
define talking. I'm still over here with Dre. So talking, just me and you, because if it's just me and you, I feel like that's a different level. That's no longer talking.
Yeah,
I feel like if
that's
you talking to
yeah.
somebody, y'all have the open space to do whatever y'all want to do. So shouldn't nothing be getting flipped or
That's what I
miscrewed.
was at with it.
So if we're talking like
That's your
like
opinion.
talking, then I don't think talking is a title. I think if you're talking to somebody, because my definition says if I'm talking to somebody, I have the availability to do what I want to do. Because I'm just talking to you, I'm just getting to know you. I'm not putting too much into you. So therefore, like...
So you still open for other people?
Yeah,
Right.
so I don't think talking is a title.
Our title's important.
Yes.
Yes.
Y'all got to be careful.
Yes.
Because y'all last podcast...
Then the phone's like...
the what was it? What episode was talking about? The polygamy episode.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all, nigga, you and Tay.
Yeah.
What I say?
It was just y'all's viewpoints on that episode kind of line up with that question in the sense of, because if I break up with you, then I can go do what I want, get back with you.
Oh, I ain't say that.
I said that. Yeah, I definitely said that.
I ain't say that.
I take that when I said it. Titles.
But okay, so titles are important.
Yes, they are.
Yeah,
Yes.
I won't say they are
I'm
important.
saying once
but-
you start stepping, it's got to mean something. Or it'll just stay in that talking stage, I guess. Because, like, once you put that approval or that stamp of boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, wife or husband, like, it's got to mean something.
So, at what point in the relationship do you know that y'all together?
When that's a communication factor between the two people. You have to establish.
Not everybody always communicates. Though.
Yeah, not everybody always, because I ain't
Well,
never
That's
been
true,
one
but
to-
that's a part in the relationship.
That's a flaw.
Yeah, that's a flaw. Because
How's that
that shit
flaw?
should... Because
That
if
you
y'all...
not commu-
I mean, you don't have to say that. That's like just something you know.
It's something you know.
How's the saying go?
Is it? But
What
what you
don't
know
need-
might
what
not be
don't-
what they think.
I know what
it
you're
is.
saying.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
And, like that happens.
But
Like you
still-
get to the point like where that's like
But
you've
still,
been
you
talking
should-
to that person for so long, then y'all start hanging out, and
Yeah.
then like you still been hanging out, and then that's the only person you were rocking with.
It still need to be
Exactly.
clarified, though.
But
You
are
do.
they thinking the
Why
same
doesn't
way
it
you
be
thinking?
clarified?
At some point, I'm not saying everyone does that. I'm saying people have that happen, and it works out perfectly
Yeah,
fine.
Yeah.
but I think it still need to be clarified because I'm saying just to know, like, y'all saying y'all boyfriend, girlfriend, man, that's still, like, room where I can just, like, go do other shit. Like, until you exclusively say, all right, you mine, like, then it's still like a loophole where
Yeah.
you
It's a
can do
risk.
some
Becomes
other shit.
responsibility.
It's a crack in the
Yeah.
cement a little bit.
Okay.
You don't
I
like the
get
title
that.
because with title comes responsibility.
Yeah, so they
But
want
once
to.
I'm
They
your
want to.
girlfriend, it's more responsibility. So I
Yeah.
now things that you wasn't doing before when we was just talking, like checking up on me, making sure I eat, things of that magnitude you didn't care about. But once we put a title on it, like now we both understand I'm your girlfriend, that responsibility starts kicking in, which people don't like responsibility, so they run from the title.
Yeah.
Which is like I agree with Josh. A vibing is cool, but I have been in a situation where I've vibed with somebody. I look up that person
still
gone,
doing something
and they
else.
with somebody else,
Right.
and nothing was communicated. Period. And then things happen. Whatever the case may have been. But
Yeah, I'm
quiet, 'cause
I'm glad you said that
Don't
because
y'all set this podcast on fire.
I'm glad you talked about that because me, like, I ain't never really like said, well, you my girlfriend or whatnot. So it's like if I ain't said it, then I could always slip out that door. I could always go out here and do
And that's
whatever I
what-
needed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like if I
Yeah.
wanted to do it, like we ain't never talked about us being together like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But at times
That's
I think
an
it's just
excuse.
something you know. Yeah. That's the excuse to go out and
And
cut out
people
all
will
your
not
work.
communicate so they can keep an excuse to do dumb shit. Like
Exactly.
if I don't
Preach.
communicate, I have that waiting on her to say something, so I can send this. I already got this auto type, nigga.
Yep.
Right.
It's already waiting in the notes, copy paste.
Copy paste.
Not literal, not literal, but still,
Yeah.
it's just in the mental. Like, hey, I already know when she bring that up, I'ma send. Shit, we ain't talking, we ain't this, we ain't that. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be easy escape.
I'm gonna tell you, bro, I was good for that shit while I was in like college up to like college. Me and that person it might look like we was together, but I ain't never go out and say we was together, so I can damn do whatever I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much.
And that's why titles they gotta be important. I feel like because just going back off of what we was talking about the other episode, it's like if you could say, hey, we done or whatever, and then go do what you want to do, and then come back to that, then that title is we was together, we not, and now we back together. But emotionally, y'all was together the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And if a nigga get done like that, it's gonna be different. Ooh. Then titles don't matter because you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The nigga gonna be furious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
they say they if you take you to Walmart, then y'all official.
Shit, nigga, I'm in that every day, boy.
You gonna see everybody
Walmart like Facebook
official
now.
Hold up.
I always look at it now. You know, social media is so big now. If a nigga post a picture of you, that's your woman.
Yeah.
But why is it like that now? I hate it. Why does it have to be like that? Like, why does it have to be like that? Why can't I post you and it just be like I post it and it's just it is what it is? Why do people have to assume that something is going on?
That's what
irks
this world.
my
That's what the
nerves.
world.
And on top of that, you're gonna see a lot of relationships just on Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? Just on that day. Where this nigga been while you was responding to me?
Exactly.
Or worse, you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be a bunch of
Friday,
shit.
a whole bunch of new
I was about to get to that.
Season, bro.
It's tax season.
Yeah.
Hey, they gonna put in that little investment, spend a couple hundred, get a couple thousand back. Especially if she got a couple kids.
Flipping.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, I think our generation is downplaying marriage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yes.
and
in a sense, I understand it. And on the low, like it's a contract. There's a lot of underlying to it that we don't really get into. But
Business
at the same
agreement.
time, you have that spike of the title, the name.
Damn, who made that?
At the, everything joins at that point, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Your dad has heard that now. You know what I mean? A lot of shit you take on at that point. So it's very important to people because they probably came up looking up to that. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to get married. I can't wait for this. I can't wait for that. And they probably was in that home of being treated and seeing it being done like that. So you just got a flip side to it. But our generation definitely is the first, like, to start just, we ain't worried about that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't worried about marriage. We just gonna rock until
baby
until
mama,
we rock.
baby daddy's everywhere.
You know what, man? I'm cold at times, but man, I like seeing love like between a couple, like especially when it's old like that. Like, damn, I'll be like, man, one day I hope my shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like the way that shit look. Like they really in tune with each other. They in sync. But I can tell when something flawless here. I can see it, man. Or if I could just.
So with that being said, what makes you fall in love? Hot seat.
That thing bubbling over there.
It's so weird.
If you can see through flaw shit and everything that they do that's just not real, what makes you fall for them?
All right, let me tell you.
Because it makes it easier that way too.
What hooked me is being strong. Like, I'm gonna put you through hell and back. And I don't know if it's just a generational curse or some shit like that, but I'm really you're gonna go through a lot of shit with me.
Yeah, you're gonna feel it.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel it.
You can stay strong and you still you done gave me chance after chance after chance after chance after chance. Eventually, my mind's like, damn, yo, she really rocking with me. So if she rocking with me in that aspect, anything tough that we go through that ain't on an emotional stance as far as just me out here doing whatever the fuck I want to do, I know she gonna rock then. So if that's the case, I love that. It ain't even just, it's the action of how you react to the things that I'm doing that makes me say, hey,
she gonna be here.
She it, bro. Yeah. She the one I love. I'm gonna love her hard too. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's what it is for me too. I think that's just loyalty.
Yeah.
And that's I got loyalty, support, and just being a true person to themselves.
Right.
Not me, not trying to be everything for me, but be
Right.
who you are for you.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to find what I love from that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And just me being free around you. Being able to be free, act the way I want to act. You know what I mean? Funny, whether that's quiet, whether that's
corny.
You know what I mean? Yeah, because I'm
No
corny.
judgment. Yeah.
Corny as hell.
Nigga just- So, yeah. We on the same page. Yeah, what about you?
Somebody you could just be comfortable with. Damn, just you sit around and just be able to talk to and say whatever and not worried about being judged. Just sitting there, somebody's gonna listen to you and understand you, and just be there. Somebody help you grow. Both on both sides. Like you help them, they help you. Somebody that complete you. 'Cause I'm saying you know like a person that you would want to, I guess, fall in love with, but just somebody that just elevates you.
That person has to be your best friend, I think.
That's pretty much best friend.
I think the fact that
shit helps.
when you realize that person is your best friend, and I think that makes your love grow even stronger. And sometimes it helps you fall in love.
Yeah.
But
because it's a comfort, like not in a bad way as far as being comfortable, but it's just like you comfortable to the point where you just free. So yeah.
I got a question about that. Does your significant other have to be your best friend?
No.
I think to a certain extent.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I don't
Yeah.
think the person I'm with has to be my best friend.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
saying
what happens in them times where like y'all just not vibing? Like not.
How do you look at the word best friend? Do you look at best friend as one and only?
Yes, like I don't have one, but that's the definition of best friend. Like I can have a multiple of friends,
Yeah,
just like I have multiple associates.
I like
but I
that
have
question.
one best friend. Like that's the one thing. So if I don't feel like my significant other should be my best friend.
That's a question on it.
To a certain extent.
That's probably a question on itself. How you look at your? Because I got more than one best friend.
Yeah, I have.
I mean,
I
like,
got brothers. I got bros.
Yeah,
brothers.
right.
Like we categorize it in a sense.
Yeah.
I guess, okay.
I got two true best friends. Like best friends. Like I tell anything in the whole world. My wife's my best friend in the same sense. Like I tell her anything. It just depends on what your definition of it is. But like I maybe it's not. Maybe having that person, you have to put them on that same pedestal as your best friend. Like they're on the same level. Like you gotta have that same comfortability with them. Because if you can't tell your significant other everything, then what the hell are you doing in your life?
Okay, so I got one more question for you, Josh, because you said you was married. So with your wife, so if you and your wife was to ever get divorced, would she still be your best friend? So that's my thing. Whoever's my best friend will always be like my best friend.
No, people grow apart regardless. That's you can't. Something can't be something. Something can be something forever, but something can also not be something forever. So like that person that is your best friend right now, you don't know what's gonna hit you tomorrow or the next day or the next year. I mean, something might cause you to grow away from that person. You will still. It's the same sense with your significant other. You'll still might not be in love with that person anymore, but you'll still be on that same level. I guess that friendship really never goes away.
Okay.
In a way, because like if you're on that level of friendship, like you can be. I don't know. I guess I'm kind of contradicting myself because it kind of can go away.
But I kind of get what
somebody
you're saying.
can do something and it can go away. I mean, it's just like a regular best friend. Like I mean, you'll still have feelings for that person. Is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
I can't really find the words for it. But you might not be that. That might not be your best friend forever because I don't think friendships people grow apart regardless.
Yeah, I think you could. It's the understanding of that person. Like if y'all understand each other, I don't think y'all have to be best friends. I'm saying it will help, but like being best friend, I don't think it's they got to be my best friend for me to be with them type shit. If you understand that person and y'all can communicate to understand each other, I don't think it has to necessarily be that got to be your best friend.
I'm with you on that. I feel like if you're my best friend, we rocking through it all. So even if something was to happen, we got into a relationship, and if the relationship was over, I still expect you to be my friend, my best friend. But with villains, but with feelings involved, it's different. That's what Josh it's different. Like I'm not gonna look at you like my best friend once I've been to a certain
once the intimacy
has hit.
That shit change everything.
Everything.
Nah, I mean, I think I don't know about like with John. I think your significant really gotta be.
Your best friend.
Yeah, I think she gotta be your best friend, pretty much. Because y'all gotta talk on a deep level,
and it's easier.
Yeah. So if I'm telling you everything, you know, I expect for you to be telling me everything too. And if we working together, and you know we living together and all this, partially you're gonna know everything about me anyway. So I gotta look at you as my best friend. Like I would tell you my deepest, darkest secret. You know what I'm saying? Like. But that's the level I think that it has to be on for me.
And it's a sense of it just because you don't want your relationship outside of those four walls when it comes to they getting advice from the wrong type of people. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's solve our problems the way between me and you because that's how they were called. So you have to have a best friend to be able to, you know, I feel like for us to not go outside of these walls when we have problems, when we have good times, bad times, whatever, we sitting in that. So I have to find that chemistry, that friend in you to, you know what I'm saying, do that. I feel like.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying. Like, if y'all understand each other and got that communication, I don't think it's like a necessity that they are your best friend. Because I'm saying if y'all understand each other.
Yeah, because I mean, you still got best friends outside of your relationship. But I still see a sense of my best friend. Yeah,
I'm saying I see both sides, but I was like, for it to be like you got to be my best friend, or I can't be with you. Like, nah, if y'all understand each other and y'all communicate enough to where y'all can just understand each other, I think that's an easy fix or whatever.
What makes you fall in love? Consistency and communication are my top two. As long as you're consistent with me, and however you start, you finish, we good. And you communicate however you feeling. If you wake up that day, you don't want to deal with me. If I'm being moody because I can get that way, just open up and say it. I think that's why I really bang with Jonathan, because he would tell me, like, bro, chill out. Like, you're doing too much. You like, and sometimes I'll get madder, but at the end of the day, we're going to be good. Place. It's going to be straight. So we're good. Yeah.
When it comes to us, what do we do to show that we love our significant other? Like, what's our love language, you would think?
Giving. Like I said, whether I make it or I buy it, I'm a giver. A lot of affection. I'm a very affectionate type person. But definitely giving. Time, loyalty, support, whatever.
You mean all of that when you say giving?
Yeah, when I say giving, I mean support, loyalty, 10 toes down, whatever, however. You just gotta talk to me. It's a communication thing, though. Communication always ties into that. Yeah, definitely. But I'm definitely a giver.
So, with this question, because I've been looking at this entire time, and I was looking at it before we even got started. Yeah. Love language. Can somebody define this for me?
What do you receive love as?
Yeah.
Like, how do I give my love out as?
Yes.
Okay, kind of like how you. Okay.
I took it different. It was like how, like what you. I took it like, I guess the opposite way, like how you receive it.
Oh, how you receive it. I guess you could too.
Well, we can harp on that one. Yeah, we can do that one too.
Or somebody can look it up too. We can just. Yeah.
But do you want to go ahead?
Yeah, I mean, for my love language is, I'm gonna hold it down. If we riding 110, I'm 110. I'm 10 toes down. Like, regardless of what's going on, you need me to do something, I'm gonna do it because of the love that I got for you. You know what I'm saying? We might have our bad days, and, you know, me just being me, I might even bring it up every once in a while, but I trust me, I'm doing this out of love for you. So if I know I'll bend over backwards for you, that's my love language. That would be my love language to somebody. Like, you know you're going to always have me at the end of the day.
In the definition, they say of love language, acts of service, expressing love by doing something for someone. So it means basically I love you within acts of doing things and just expressing it in other forms of not by just saying I love you. Mm-hmm. It's just, you know, what like you do.
Asking if they got home safe, if they ate that day.
The proof of I love you, basically, you know.
Love language, I don't know. I like to give. I'm a giver, for sure. Like random stuff, especially if you simple things. I mean, catch yourself slipping every once in a while because that's something hard. That's something it's not hard. It's easy to fall out of like that consistency of doing stuff on a certain level. You just gotta stay consistent with it, I guess. But I like random, like buying clothes. Like if I go get myself something, more or less, I'm gonna get you something. If I go, it probably goes the same for myself. If I go to get you something, I'm probably gonna get myself something. But I try to stay consistent with it. I'm definitely a giver. My favorite thing, this sounds so corny, is going to weddings. Like, just other people's weddings. It's like literally you see, especially somebody like it's even if it ain't, but especially if it's someone that you know, or even your friends or family, like you see them at their happiest moment. Hey, that's like a feeling in the inside, like you wish you could keep all the time.
Yeah.
I found it online. Let the people know you just took a love language
Oh
test.
yeah, I did. Yeah, I just did.
That's
love language.
that's
Yeah.
what I ain't answer.
And what
That's what I'm
you
about to say.
say?
Like,
QT, quality time is.
yeah.
That's
Because
me.
that's what I was about to say. Because when I had looked it up, because I was just trying to figure out like really where it like derived from, or like what it's meaning, and then it like popped up some quizzes, so I had did some, and my top one was words of affirmation. Like that was the top thing. Like, I guess it's like knowing I'm appreciated and stuff like that. And it was like the highest you could get was 12, and that was 10. And then it was like quality time, acts of service, physical touch, and then receiving gifts was like the last thing. Because I guess I just don't really, I can care less about receiving the gifts, but all the other shit, like quality time was 9, like just being around that person and being able to just sit there and chill. We ain't even got to do shit, just sitting in the house chilling, or just Netflix and chilling, whatever y'all want to call it. Just like little shit like that, and just being, knowing I'm appreciated, that's big for me, so that's what mine was. And knowing when to be left alone too. Because sometimes I get I'm
That's a big one. You start
That's hard to
communicating about.
That's hard.
That needs to be communicated.
Well, like you don't realize you don't catch yourself doing it sometimes. Like sometimes you want to be alone, and your significant other genuinely cares about you, and they want to find out what's wrong with you.
Yeah.
More or less, like if someone cares about you and there's a problem, especially with the person that you're in love with, you want to fix that problem because you don't like seeing that person like that, or even if they don't realize they're in a bad mood. And that's one of my problems. Like my wife, like she'll try to cheer me up, and I'll be like, get the fuck away from me. I don't want to be around you. Like I won't say it like that, but like in my head, that's what I'm saying.
You gonna get smacked.
I'm saying like in my head, I'm like that, but I'll just like I won't respond the normal way, and then I'll catch myself later and be like, dang, I gotta apologize, like because I really all she was trying to do was just cheer me up.
But yeah, that's like knowing to be left alone is big too. Cause sometimes I'm moody, so I get in my times I just don't want to be bothered, and sometimes I'm sure it don't come out like I'll probably not communicate it the right way, or sometimes like I'll just, if I don't want to be bothered, I just go in a separate room or just whatever. Probably not communicating it the right way, but it's times I just want to be left alone, just something like that. But that's big too. There's no one to be left alone, and when I want, because then I get to the times where I be like, I want to be all up under you or some shit like that. So it just changes from time to time. It just depends on my mood, I guess.
Does that put fear in your heart for relationships, you think? Like being a giver more than a receiver when it comes to the love language? Do you think that since you give a lot, you know what I mean, in a sense, does that make you kind of like, I wonder if something gonna happen, I might end up looking foolish, you know what I mean? Like you might end up looking dumb after you put 110 in it.
You're supposed to put 110 in everything you do anyway.
Yeah.
So I mean, like if you, it's like life, you're gonna fail. So you got to learn from your mistakes, learn from the bumps in the road, pick yourself back up, and don't repeat the process. Like change it up, you know.
So you have no fear?
No, I mean, no, I'm there.
That's what I'm. Does that?
But you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
Yeah. But human behavior, we do.
Naturally, you're gonna have fear that you're gonna fail, but I don't think that should hold you back.
What do you think that may be? Like, what is
you see it from other relationships. You see it from for me, it's from, like my dad been married a few times. Not all of them been his fault, but it's. That
so
was
in a
always
sense, it would
fearful
be
for me. Yeah, like divorce was something that's my biggest fear. But like I'm married, so it's different.
Yeah. I mean, that's why. Yeah, that's why I want you. That's why
you put time and effort into it, but that's not going to hinder me from putting 100% into something.
Yeah, because I think if you go into it like with doubt, that shit is not going to work. or with like, I guess, living with fear, like, you can't let fear run this shit. You gotta overcome that, because I think living with fear, that shit, it's not gonna be successful.
So you gotta like harness it, because what he's saying is like you're gonna have a fear
I'm
regardless.
Yeah,
but
you
you gotta
gonna
know how to
have to-
And I'm trying to get
maintain
y'all
it.
to tell me what y'all's biggest fear is. If you were about to get into a relationship, what would be the thing that make you slow it down and and not do it? You know what I'm saying?
Failure
Like,
I guess that's
like you gonna be like, nah, because I don't like my trust is
Yeah,
bad.
that's
Nah,
it.
my what? Like, you know what I mean? Nah,
I
because
say getting complacent or getting too comfortable, like, that's a fear, because then that shit can make
it leads
Yeah.
over to laziness.
it can make like shit y'all built.
Spark will just go down.
It'll just like it'll just start a whole bunch of shit like that wasn't there before, just because you're comfortable or just think you can do something that
It's entitlement.
that being complacent, not showing growth.
You know what? I hate to cut you off, but what I fear is, like the trust, and it's a little bit of a like insecurity thing, because I don't been with girls and seen them around their friends, and they be totally different than how they are with me. You know what I'm saying? Like with me being there, and then it's just been us. It's kind of like, hold up.
Your tone change.
Yeah, everything
The
kind of
mood
changing
kinda
and
shifted.
shit like this. Like,
You seem happier.
exactly. Like, why the fuck you moving this way? But then yet again, you over here with them, and you acting like I ain't shit over here. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like,
Yeah.
hold up. Should I look at you sideways now that I see you with your people in y'all's quote unquote environment, but you treating the nigga a certain type of way, you acting a certain type of way. So, me personally, I'm catching the vibe with everybody. I'm listening to everything somebody got to say. I'm looking at everything around me just so I can just say, I'm not saying that I want to judge that person, but I want to be like, damn, so, okay, I see how they vibing, how that person is. You know what I'm saying? But if a girl throw me something and she just, I don't know, it creates an insecurity with me, like, damn, I don't know.
think, we on the same page, because, keep going, though.
That pretty much sums it up. Like, if I can't, we're in the same room and you acting totally different than what I'm used to, I don't know, shit just throw me off. Because me, personally, y'all see me, boy, y'all done see me around a whole bunch of people. I'm still the same nigga. It ain't gonna never change. Like, I'm not doing this just because I'm hanging with them niggas. I gotta, but
That's all I'm about to say. I might be thinking more like, I guess, like family members, like, 'cause you might tone it down or something like that. Just like that's where I'm probably coming from. 'Cause most time I'm a firm believer. If you don't like me, fuck it. Like, that's on you.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. It's just something about that shit.
That's what it is for me. Not being enough. And that's where the insecurity comes in. Like, why you over there so much? You ain't over here. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it's like a sense of jealousy to the life that they not including you in.
Yeah.
But you included, you just in your own head in a sense.
Exactly,
So it's
right.
like they probably over there talking about you. But
Yeah.
you over here wondering why they, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you wondering why she ain't beside you though. Bro.
Exactly. Like,
And that's why she might be so happy over there right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I think not being enough is my biggest fear, because when I go in, I go in. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's only so many girlfriends I've had since high school. But it's just like when I go in, and you gonna know that shit.
Right.
So if I'm not enough, it's gonna be like, oh, damn, like I feel foolish again. Like you was just doing all of this side work, but you weren't putting it in the main hustle. So it's like I was the only one here.
Yeah.
What are we doing? And see, like infidelities, of course, it's like stuff that you just be in your own head with. Just like just stuff that you shouldn't really be thinking on, but you know how your past has been, you know how people are, you know, and you read people so well. It's just like you see certain signs and you just like, I might need to keep up with that.
Yeah.
But so for me, it's probably just insecurities and just being taken advantage of. Just all of that kind of lays on the same field. So it's just that really for me, insecurities.
Communication too. Like, I guess it's like if it stopped or stopped being as prominent as it was, like
Just giving up.
Yeah.
Oh,
or like you're just falling off that and then just losing yourself within that person. Like that's a big one, especially if you go in one way and then after some time you just start having self-doubt or just turning into somebody that you knew you wasn't or something like that. That's big too, and just not loving yourself.
Just one more thing for me is pretty much taking the baggage from my last relationship into the next.
Yeah.
That's a fear. I don't want a woman to take her baggage from her last relationship and throw it off on me like I'm still that same guy. You know what I'm saying? Because man, whoever Joe Blow is that you used to date, but we two totally different people. So please don't just hold that against me. Or if you see a tendency, maybe we might be comparable in some aspect, but just don't judge me off that person that you used to be with. Because I ain't trying to do that to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm with. Like, don't put labels on shit. Like, just go in and figure out who that person is by who they are. Don't go in thinking, even just by judging the person by the way they look or just anything. Just go in there with a clean slate, and I'm going to judge you for who you are and not who somebody might have said you was, or you need to make your own, you need to figure out who they are for yourself and don't just put labels on people, because that just diminishes who the person is once you start adding labels to shit.
Let's see you get into your bag one last time.
I was trying to chill over here.
Yeah, fears in a relationship.
I have a lot, and y'all covered quite a few of them. But my biggest, which kind of gets me in trouble, which goes back to what Dre was saying, was the growth aspect. Yeah, I want you to grow, and we both should grow in a relationship, but I don't want you to grow without me. And I think that's the biggest thing that I fear. I fear because at the same time, it's like this. Like, y'all supposed to be able to grow to, both be growing, but people grow at differently at different times.
Yeah.
So here I am thinking I'm growing, and you're over here like on a whole different level from me, and then I think that's my biggest one. My biggest fear is that we just you're gonna fall out, not out of love, or just stop. And I that's like one of my biggest pet peeves. Like, don't just stop something with me. Tell me why. At least tell me what's up. Because when you stop, and then things of that magnitude, things have happened, and then I'm left looking dumb as fuck. Like, and it takes a long time to build back up. It takes some people a long time. You don't think you're doing not too much damage to a person, but it takes a long time to build back up. So I think that's my biggest one. My biggest fear is that we're not going to grow at the same pace, and then you're not going to be able to communicate that with me. Even if y'all not, like you saying, communication, just talk about the shit. Y'all can work through it if y'all really on that level. But growth if this generation, they don't be on that level. They like, oh, you don't do it, okay, bye.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to find somebody else who's that. And it looks better as that 80-20 rule comes in. Looks
80-20
better, but
what?
80-20 rule, like that 80-20 rule is basically when you have 80%, but because you're not getting 20% of something, that 20% looks good, so you go for that 20%.
And then
20%,
you ain't
you're
getting
left
another
with
80. Yeah.
So that's just I think about that a lot.
Yeah, the grass ain't always green on the side.
It ain't always green, man. It will fuck you up.
Yeah, because if you got communication, that 20 can be like that. You can compromise with that and just you can fix that. Or not even fix. And another thing, you shouldn't go in trying to fix a person. You should accept them for who they are and then grow from that. Like, if you go in trying to, you need to change this, you need to change that, you need to change that. This ain't no build up. I ain't gonna say that word.
Build a nigga. Build a hoe.
I wasn't gonna say the B word. I don't say that, but I ain't gonna call no woman that. But
building unstable creatures.
Yeah, that. But you can't go in and trying to build somebody. You gotta go in looking at who they are and just trying to grow from that. And if that person ain't somebody you want to grow with, just let them know that and keep it pushing.
All the way pushing. Don't just be pushing for a little bit, then I'll get sad and come on back for a little bit and keep it. Keep it high all the way through. All the way through.
Anybody got any more love advice to give?
Any questions?
Yeah. Any
Everybody love Valentine's Day.
Save your damn money.
Yeah.
Everybody love Valentine's
Quit
Day.
packing out these damn restaurants too, man. Nigga might want to eat
Exactly.
one damn
Cook
Valentine's
at home, women. Cook at home.
That's
Do
another
things at
creative
home.
thing. Yeah, cook.
Cook at home.
Don't take your significant to Kobe.
Dollar
If you a male, you
Tree,
ain't
Dollar
good.
Tree, get their most for
Oh,
$1.
yeah.
Don't waste on your
Yeah,
money.
yeah.
It's the way you have to. It's the way you budget and look at it.
And Walmart the
Ain't nothing
next
wrong with
day.
Dollar Tree.
presentation is everything.
Everything. Had
You
that
could
bitch
come
crying.
from Dollar
Telling
Tree and
you.
be hanging from the ceiling. They gonna
Okay.
love it. You feel me?
Hey, what
Get some
happened for the
plate
ceiling?
handcuffs or something. Little
Anything.
cheap
I'm just
ones.
saying the gift in general could be a
Oh.
$1 gift. Hanging
thought
from
you
the
talking
ceiling might look like $1 million.
I thought you said you gonna be hanging from the
Chill,
like,
nigga.
nigga. What?
Hey,
That's
you
what I
know,
said. What's gonna be hanging from the
but
ceiling?
you know what's a
Nah,
good
nah,
thing though? A good thing is that
said,
Valentine's
whoa,
Day
you
is
about to
this
have a good
Friday,
for
right?
real.
Yeah.
That's payday for niggas, so it ain't no damn excuse. If you getting paid on Friday, boy, that's because the first of the month done passed, you should have been done paid your motherfucking rent. That ain't no.
Look, Taylor is snitching, y'all.
I'm
Time to
just
go. Look, time to go.
Knowing the rent past due.
Well, look, this is the podcast that never was. We had a great episode about Valentine's Day and love and all that good stuff. So we hope you enjoy it. Have a wonderful Valentine's Day as well, as I will try to. We all should. Love Valentine's Day, as Jetel said.
Yes.
Anybody else got anything? Long live Gidney, of course.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.